everybody, Minecraft just put out Snapshot 25W16A, and this one gets a little unleashed. Puns aside, there is some lead updates in this one. However, as you can see, you can just kind of lead multiple chickens around. It's really easy if you wanted to add another one to the line. All you gotta do is shift-click with a lead, and then boom, they're all connected up, and then you can click them again, and boom, now they're all following me again. So you can have a nice caravan of chickens. This works with every single kind of mob as well, and then you can also just boop, and they're all tied to the post now effectively. So there's some really cool ways you can utilize this, and we're going to get into some of those here in a second. Sadly, you still can't do anything with villagers. You can't lead them, but if you put them in a boat, and I'm just going to shove them in there, and then you can lead the boat instead. So I'm just going to pull this out to the water. Okay, so as you can see, I've got a couple of boats tied up here, and let's say we're just going to put a chicken in this one, just for the fun of it. Okay, so I want to transport my villager and my chicken, and I'm just going to get in the boat here. And I can drive it now. And as you can see, there's a chicken behind me, and there's a villager a little ways out there, just behind us as well. And so I can drag these guys wherever I want, and they will follow me because they're all tied up to me. So that's really great. Now, let's say I got one of these. Well, okay. That's not great. Well, let's say I'm just going to try to cut my losses. I lost 2 boats here. I don't want my other boat to get dragged down. I can use my shears, and it will disconnect the other boats from me. So as you can see, those are all floating down now. And I can just shove this guy back into the boat. And we could go on our merry little way and sacrifice the chicken instead. But one of the more interesting things is, let's say you have a sky base. You can see over here we've got a happy Ghast, and he's hooked up to the boat. And he's got a couple of villagers on him. But let's go ahead and say we want to go ahead and hook up these villagers to these villagers. So now, hypothetically, when I get on the happy Ghast, which I'm going to do here in a second, I'm just going to click there, and I'm going to grab the lead. And I'm just going to try to get him back down here so I can actually board him. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, so let's say you want to hook up your happy Ghast to the villagers in the boats. So you're going to go ahead and hook up to the boats like so. You're going to click on the Ghast, so now you're hooked up to both. And then you're just going to shift-click on the Ghast, and it'll hook them up just like that. So you can see he's got 4 connections now. The boat falls a lot closer. We're going to put him back on the post. And I'm going to actually show you how to hook up these guys to him as well. And what I would recommend, in all honesty, is hooking them up right up to the Ghast. So just like that. Whoa, it put me into crawl mode. And so now you've got 2 boats hooked up. And I actually also want to show you, if you want, we're going to do it to a different Ghast, actually. But this guy up here, he's got this yellow harness on it. Let's say we wanted that back, because he has no AI anyway, so I kind of want my harness back. So you just click on him with shears, and then boom. As you can see, yellow harness. So now we're going to come down here. We're going to let this guy go free, and we're actually going to drive these villagers off up over the mountain a little bit. So as you can see, I'm flying now. I've got 2 villager boats. And we could go up to the village, and we could relocate these guys nice and easily. So while we're doing this, I'm also going to mention some of the other changes that have come in this small snapshot. You may have noticed clouds now render out infinitely. This adds a little bit more immersion to the game. It's very beautiful, very nice. As you can see, it just goes out infinitely. One other thing that they also did with this snapshot is they increased the leash snapping distance, so it went from 10 to 12. So this works with any mob that doesn't fit in a boat. So we're going to actually do it with the sniffer, because I really love the sniffer. We're just going to click up there, and boom. As you can see, he's now free to walk around. I'm just going to hop back up on him. And as you can see, we can now safely transport our little sniffer guy anywhere we want. That's not quite how we do that. It's really hard to fly this guy in third person, but as you can see, we can bring him up, we can bring him down. He's down. We could unhook him, and it's a nice and safe way to transport mobs. Let me know how you guys intend to utilize the happy Ghast in your survival worlds, and also I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you guys again next time. Later, everybody.